I've been painting miniatures for about a year now, and this is literally the first miniature I ever painted. And I mean that without any joking, any hyperbole, whatever. This is the first miniature that I ever painted. And I can already see a couple of things that I forgot to do. Like, for example, yes, I washed the miniature, but I didn't wash the base. Truth be told, everything about this miniature was done with the instruction manual from this painting kit. Hold on. The Learn to Paint Kit Core Skills. I literally used this to paint that. You can see it right there. I never painted this one or this one, not because I didn't want to, but because at the time I just was like, I have plans for this, I'll come back to him. This one just didn't care to paint. I might paint that one soon though, as soon as I find the figure, which I think is right here. So these two might be very soon future projects. As you can see here, those two will probably be very soon future projects, just to get them done because it's been way too long. I've literally owned these three miniatures longer than any other miniatures that I've ever had. I went straight from this one to painting the, I'm trying to think of what it was, the Undertaker miniature. I went straight from this to the Undertaker miniature. I literally said, hey, this is easy, I'm gonna go paint that. And I painted the second best miniature I've ever painted. Now that was end of 2018, like December 2018. I've literally been doing this for over a year now. And I thought, well, it might be fun to put that one next to the one I literally just finished. And that would be this one. I'm noticing a theme too. As you can see, everything about that is much improved. Details are better, things are sharper. I had Citadel paint. My brother got me a Citadel paint kit, which you can see right here. I have the paint and tools kit for Warhammer Age of Silumgar. It has this dude on the front. And then that's all the paints I got in the set. I also got a plastic file, which is not to be used on metal, I found out. It's okay, I didn't ruin my file, but didn't do it any favors. Didn't know that at the time, but I will keep that in mind. And I got a brush and some new clippers, which you can never have enough clippers. Anyway, so this was painted using nothing but paint from that entire kit. So this is kind of fair to say, but yeah, I painted that with nothing but paint from that kit, and I based it using Army Painter Battlefield Rocks, and I'm pretty sure it was this one, Army Painter Steppe Grass, or Steppe Grass, however you pronounce that, I don't know. Either way, that turned out amazing. I know that there's not enough light in here, give me just a second. Because you can't really see the details on that thing. So yeah, this is the progress I've made in 1 year of painting, going from this to this. And you can do that too if you just put in the time. And honestly, I think I could have got the same result using Reaper or Army Painter paint or Vallejo, but let's be honest, it probably would have taken just a little bit longer to get that particular thing going on, which what I was aiming for was using the wash as kind of a quote-unquote dirt substitute and making it look grimy. Like, let's put it in these terms. A necromancer really probably doesn't care if his skeletons are covered in dirt, so it makes sense. This is still one of the better miniatures I've painted, but I'd like to, at some point, figure out a way of getting an arrow knocked into the bow, like using, hang on, working on it, like a toothpick or something. Finding a way to get that sitting on there, and then there, because I'd really, really like to get an arrow knocked in here, but that's food for another time. Anyway, I just wanted to show you what 1 year difference in painting can do, and turns out it's quite a bit. Because when I first started, I doubt I would have, been able to get the eyes nearly as good. Because if you look at this one up close, you can see how the eyes don't exactly, yeah, that's not exactly right. Also, where's his lower jaw? He looks like Sir Daniel Fortescue. Also, you can see on the leg where, hang on, you can see on the leg where I dropped it on the floor. I was going to try and say, you can see on the leg where I got paint on the foot instead of the ground. There's a good portion here of foot that's painted, and it makes him look like he has a stub foot. So that's something to pay attention to when you're painting. Luckily on this one I didn't have that issue because I painted this in 3 separate pieces. I had this one separated, I had this one separated from the horse, and the horse was standing on the thing here. So you can clearly see I did a lot more work to this one than this. Mostly just because I knew what I was doing this one, and this is the very first one I did. This is actually going to be the very last one I do for 2019. So 2018, 2019, and then hopefully by 2020 I'll have another one painted, and I'm showing you 2018, 2019, 2020, what 2 years worth of painting can do. So thank you guys for watching. I hope you found this video somewhat entertaining, and I'll be back soon.